All right, we know that President Trump will never catch a break from some in the media, but here's what Donnie Deutsch, he's on MSNBC. Here's what he said about the president's surprise briefing in the press briefing room yesterday when the president was flanked by members of the Border Patrol. Watch.
You have four white men. You have four stoic, strong white men of a certain age, not smiling, by the way. And, look, this is all Donald has left. He has one thing. This wall is not a wall. It is let's keep America white again. And basically, he doesn't have the economy anymore.
All right, doesn't have the economy anymore. It's about keeping America white again. Did you catch all that? Joining me now, American Conservative Union Chair, Matt Schlapp. Matt, great to see you.
Good to be with you, Liz.
First up, before we get to that, we're hearing you may run for Pat Roberts' Senate seat in Kansas. Is that true?
Well, there's no question that this is a very rare opportunity in Kansas. And when Mercy leaves the White House today, I hope, which is sometime soon, we're going to sit down over the course of the next few weeks and talk about it. I'm honored that I've gotten some calls to think about it, and it's a sobering and important decision.
Okay, we'd love to have you on to talk about that, but let's get to it. What's your reaction to what Donnie Deutsch said?
It's just repugnant, and I've debated Donnie Deutsch on MSNBC numerous times on numerous topics. But the idea is repulsive. The idea that border security and a wall means somehow you want America to be white. I think most of your viewers know that I'm married to a Latina, a beautiful and talented Latina. I had a man over at my house today who's helped me on some projects, who's from El Salvador. He was talking about how he came to this country legally, and he thinks everyone else should come to this country legally. My wife's parents came to this country legally. They want everyone to come here legally. It's really not a question of race or ethnicity. It's a question of what is America about. And what America is about is everybody has to follow the same set of laws. And the more people like Donnie Deutsch talk about wanting border security in the same vein as racism or the KKK or ugly parts of our past, the more I think they actually help the arguments that the president is making, which is that he simply wants to make sure that our country has a immigration system that follows the law.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of minorities on the Border Patrol, minorities who are in law enforcement saying the same thing that you're saying. You just make yourself irrelevant when you make comments like that, and you don't.
Can I say one other thing?
Yeah, sure.
The attacks on law enforcement by Donnie Deutsch they need to be called out. These men standing behind Donald Trump in the press briefing room are men who put their lives on the line to make sure that our laws are upheld. It is wrong to attack them for how they look, for their physical appearance. These are heroes. They're doing a great job with constrained resources, and I repudiate what he said.
Let's get to Republican strategist Rick Wilson. He is also slamming the president's